We're talking to Heather Brooker, our entertainment reporter and our news anchor and reporter. She's everything. She's everything to us.
All the things.
She is our swag. Superman has opened to mixed reviews from critics. Is it a slop? I almost said slop. Is it a flop or not? I hate that it comes with any sort of controversy because Superman's just a nostalgic vehicle.
Yeah, it really is. And, I've been talking to a lot of people this week about this, and I think that we're forgetting a couple of things here. So the controversy, a lot of people are saying is, is it woke? Is it about immigration? James Gunn was asked a question on the red carpet. He was asked if the movie is about, immigrants. And he's like, well, Superman is from another planet. So I guess by definition, he is an immigrant. But, and there are some tones in the movie. There are some things and references to kind of modern day conflicts and, that sort of messaging. But to think that the overall movie is about that message is a little misguided and a little, you're making a lot of assumptions. It really is just a Superman movie, and it's a James Gunn Superman movie. So it's got a little humor to it. It's got a little heart. The chemistry between Superman and Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan, who plays Lois Lane really well, and a very handsome man named David Corenswet plays Superman. They have great chemistry together. And, before we all overthink, this superhero movie and like they try to put too much political emphasis on it, just remember, it's just a movie. It's a movie that you can go and you can sit back and get your popcorn in and just enjoy it and try not to overthink it too much.
I need to have that chemistry between the male and the female. Otherwise, I think it's a forced plot line.
Sure.
It's often a forced plot line to have some sort of love situation happening in a movie.
Don't you hate that when you're watching something and then all of a sudden you're like, why are they kissing right now? You would not do that.
It's so unnecessary. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, as much as I loved F1, I did not feel the chemistry at all between. Oh my God, it was uncomfortable for me.
It was uncomfortable. I was like, why do we need to pigeonhole this romance and this one night stand that they are madly in love?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Just let them go their separate ways.
Yes.
Like when they, I'm going to be gone. Like I loved that part. Well, I don't want to ruin it, but Spoiler, but not really. I mean, because no one's going to F1 to fall in love. You're going to hear the engines and feel like you're in the cockpit of the car. Like you're not going there to watch Brad Pitt uncomfortably kiss some strange woman whose name you don't even know.
And it does feel like every filmmaker feels like they need to shoehorn in a love story. Like we can't just have her be really into science and cars. She needed to also be in love with Brad Pitt. I mean, yeah, I can't really fault her for that because he looked really good.
He did. He's 60.
Ooh.
Like
when that one shot was so gratuitous when he was like laying on the bench.
I love that shot.
I think I gasped in the theater. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, he put in the work to get that definition. I mean, we all know now the magic of filters. We didn't know before, yes, but like they've been using these in movies forever. And now we all know how wonderful they are. And I get that. But he put in a lot of work on his body to look like that.
He really did. But you're right. They had no chemistry. But I will say in Superman that Rachel Brosnahan and David Corenswet, they have some chemistry there, but it's not a chemistry that feels kind of like, ew, icky. It feels like Lois Lane, this like tough journalist who really likes somebody and really cares for him. And I think they really do a good job of capturing that spirit of this very iconic couple. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of their relationship in the movie, though. We really only see them together on screen for a little bit of time in the beginning and then a little bit in the end. But what's great about this movie is it doesn't give us the whole backstory of Superman. It starts where he's already working at the Daily Planet. He's already in a relationship with Lois, and it just jumps off from there into all of the action and excitement. So, I mean, I think James Gunn did a really good job of capturing this film.
So they don't get into his whole psyche with what am I, where am I from?
Right. Okay. Yeah. They don't really do that. No.
I think a lot of people too, when you're just a casual fan of Superman or Spider-Man or what have you, any of the comic book heroes, that you don't realize that they're all kind of preachy, if you want to call them that. They all come with a backstory, and they all come with some sort of ill of society message underneath the capes and the masks and all those things.
I mean, Superman's literal phrase is, truth, justice, the American way. You know, he is all about protecting America. And speaking of that, anybody see the White House Twitter account today? They are sort of acknowledging the release of Superman in a very special way.
Really?
Oh, yes. They have taken the poster of Superman, which, shows David Cornsweet as Superman kind of rising above in the Superman outfit, and they put President Trump's face on it. And it says, the symbol of hope, truth, justice, the American way, Superman Trump.
Is that for? Oh, I just pulled it up.
Please
oh my
enjoy.
God, you guys, stop it!
Please enjoy.
Wait, no, this is a real thing. This is not AI hacked.
No, this is the White House.
OMA.
The White House official account.
Oh my God! Oh boy.
Yeah, so they're calling it a Trump presidency: truth, justice, and the American way.
This is much like the black leather skirt I put on this morning. What? I loved the idea of it. And then I put it on and I was like, this is ridiculous. That's what this is. This Trump is Superman. You love the idea of it. We'll put his face superimposed on he'll look like Superman. It'll be great.
Buff.
We'll do this. Yeah, buff, soft lighting. But then when you see it, you're like, I don't know.
People are going to love it, though. People are going to love it.
Yes. All right. Coming up next, I got excited to see this on your agenda for me, Heather. Devil Wears Prada 2. I am beyond excited for this.
I knew you would love it.
I think this is a movie that holds up. If you hate Anne Hathaway, you can't hate her in this movie. And there's another one coming, so we'll get into it. We're talking to Heather Brooker, Al, about your weekend entertainment report as we wade further into July. And this morning, we were hit with a new Justin Bieber album. Have you perused this, Heather?
I was listening to Elmer to see if he had checked it out as well. I haven't. I've been kind of keeping an eye out to see where I can actually get it. It was sort of out of nowhere. Nobody knew this was even coming, and we've all been concerned about his health and his mental health for a while. Nobody knew he was working on an album.
He had a baby last fall. He's been with Hailey Bieber for a while. This is that whole, from what I've gathered, ex-Selena Gomez friend that wanted to piss her off and hooked up with him and then married him and now made a baby and has sold her business for billions of dollars or something crazy.
Some kind of life I will never live. That's what's happening.
I think she credited her ass with the amount of money that she made as well. Good for her.
I mean, if you can do it, then
why
do
not?
It. Yeah.
Why not? So I feel like the excitement factor on the Bieber new album is not there. I mean, yesterday Elmer was like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I hope that the tsunami doesn't hit before the Bieber album drops. And this morning I'm like, so have you heard it? He's like, no. So I'm like, all right, nobody's that excited. I listened to one song that was on Spotify this morning, Daisies. It was fine. It was cool. It was Justin Bieber fair. It wasn't like the first time I heard Peaches. It wasn't like, oh, this is really good. This is going to be a...
Well, a lot of the reasons why I think we loved his older stuff is because he worked with a very popular producer named Benny Blanco. And do you know who Benny Blanco is engaged to? Selena Gomez.
No!
That's right.
No!
Yes.
Oh my God, that means everything.
Yes. So Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez are getting married.
I didn't make that. I've seen the pictures of them. I didn't make the connection. I didn't know that he did the producing for Bieber's stuff, I guess.
He did. All those big hits that we know and love from when Bieber was at his prime were produced by Benny Blanco.
No wonder he's having mental problems. I'd be pissed too.
Could you imagine?
Your first love is hooking up with your first love when it comes to music. I mean, my God.
And so, I think it'll be interesting to see who he worked on, what producers he worked on with this album, if we're going to get a lot of the same feel, if it's going to have a different feel to it. I think his fans are excited to have new Bieber music, the people who are his ride or dies.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of his stuff on social media, and I'm concerned for him because he seems to be a little... unsteady lately. I don't want to throw anything out there that I don't know about for sure, but he seems to be a little unsteady.
Well, I mean, he's a child star, and that comes with a whole host of fun
Baggage.
issues that you're going to have to deal with at some point. Well, we wish the best for him, and I didn't know. Wow, I'm
right. You put the pieces together, and now it's like, oh my God.
I have a long drive later, and I'm just gonna like totally get into this.
Do it
musically. All right, Devil Wears Prada 2 is becoming a reality. Who is coming back? Who is not coming back? What's happening?
Everybody is coming back. This is so exciting.
Stanley Tucci?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, we got Meryl Streep is back, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci. They are all confirmed.
And what's the plot line?
So they're not releasing a whole lot, as far as I know, about what it's going to be about. I imagine Anne Hathaway is still in fashion in some way, or maybe she left fashion and has to come back. I don't know. We'll see. They're not releasing a lot, but I don't know about you, but this is my comfort movie. Can I play a little clip from you that'll just give us all the feels for a second?
You can play it twice.
All right.
The partial collection.
No, that's not it. Oh my God, that was not it. That was a big fail on my part. Oh my God, let's try this again. Here we go.
We need Benny Blanco in here, guys.
We do, apparently. All right, I guess I can't play it from in here. I usually do, but let me try this again.
I mean, if you tell me which...
There is no one that can do what I do.
And I'm not going to prove that girl that she sent me for the Brazilian layout. I asked for clean, athletic, smiling. She sent me dirty, tired, and paunchy. Please, it's just, I don't know, drizzling. Where are the belts for this strap? Why is no one ready?
Who's there? Who are you dealing with?
I mean, Miranda. Oh,
she's coming back.
What
Why
a
is
fantastic
no one
character. It made me love Anna Wintour even more. If Anna Wintour is a 10th of that character, Miranda, then I will be happy.
You know, I watched a documentary about Anna Wintour and like the history of Vogue and how she created this empire. I am not like a fashion person. You can probably tell by the daily sweatpants and t-shirt that I wear to work. But I enjoy learning about that world and kind of peeking into it because it seems so opulent, so dystopian, so out of touch with everything that I know that it's sort of like a train wreck. I love watching it. I'm fascinated by it. But this movie is my comfort movie. I don't know how often you watch it, but I will just throw it on just for fun and just watch it on a random Tuesday afternoon.
Well, and especially for that reason, I am a sofa when it comes to an ass implant. Like whatever ass has sit on me last is kind of how I behave. If I'm with you with fashion, like I am not a fashion person, but if I watch The Devil Wears Prada, it gets me thinking about it.
Yeah,
you know, cerulean. What is that even? You know, and it's like it gets me thinking about it. It gets me excited to get dressed for work or whatever for a while. You know, it has an impression on me, is what my point is.
I agree. Me too. And I think about fashion a lot more when I'm watching this movie. And you know, what's going to be cool is the director is returning, the same director. So we can only hope that it's going to have that same draw and that same, humor to it. One thing I think is funny is people call Adrian Grenier's role. He was her girlfriend, Andy's boyfriend in the film. They call him the villain. A lot of fans consider him to be the villain of the movie. Did you ever feel that way? Like he was the bad guy of the movie?
No, I just thought that maybe they outgrew each other.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, that's a classic thing to happen in your early 20s.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Well, we don't know if he's going to even be coming back or not, but I'm excited.
I mean, she did waste all that good cheese in the sandwich. I think I'm still pissed over that moment. I mean, that sandwich was so beautifully toasted and everything.
Also, Anne Hathaway, how beautiful is this woman? Like, she's been acting since she was 14 years old. She's gorgeous, so talented. I am excited about this movie very much so, and I'm glad that you are too. And also, we got to talk about Downton Abbey at some point too. The second movie is coming out in September, and the trailers have already started dropping.
I haven't seen the first, and I didn't finish the whole series. Still in the last season, but we'll do that coming up in the next week. Yeah. I think Anne Hathaway gets a bad rap because she kind of played the spoiled brat in the Princess Diaries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think people look at her and think spoiled brat, and that's where she gets the bad
rap. Well, I think she's pretty much, compared to some of the other celebs, been unproblematic. I don't think I've ever seen any drama with her or any issues. So,
looking at you, Blake Lively.
That's right.
Looking at you.
Oh my God. Okay, that is your whole nother segment.